Hey everyone, it's John. Welcome to another live stream review with me today on April 9th, 2021. Today, as you see in the title and the picture, I'm going to be doing a quick review of this Menraku bowl, Tokyo style, soupless, ramen rich soy sauce. That's why I spelled it like that on the thing, because that's how it's spelled on the package. This is soupless, in quotations, where it actually is soupless. As you can see on the package itself, it has this little tab you pulled and it allows the water to drain out. And then it has a little sauce pack that contains oils, vinegar, and MSG and other flavorings. It also comes with this little garnish pack, which also had MSG, but um, and other stuff. And that's the lid for it. So you pour the hot water over it, you let it sit for 3 minutes, you drain it out. The garnish was in there with the hot water. Pour the hot water out, you add the sauce to it, and there you go. And this is what it looks like. See, it is soupless. Let's go ahead and try it out. These the bamboo pieces in here actually look pretty good. That's a pretty thick hunk of bamboo. It's got a decent chew to it. Let's try these noodles. I brought a spoon out with me until I realized I didn't need that because there's no soup with a spoon. Let's taste it. The flavor is heavy on like soy rice vinegar. Which, don't get me wrong, soy sauce and rice vinegar are two really good flavorings. I have bottles of both of them in my covers. So I make any Asian-inspired meals, those are two bottles I always pull out. I also have like oyster sauce, hoisin sauce, and a sweeter sesame, some chili paste, some Szechuan oil, and you put those in the right combination. Maybe add some honey or some sugar to that. It always works out. This one though, it just those two things that I really taste, which I mean is okay, but there's more to it. I think this is the first soupless variety of the pack that I've been reviewing. On a ramen Facebook group that I'm in, that I actually helped moderate, someone posted a picture, not of this one exactly, but of something that had these little triangles that were perforated, and they thought it was a design feature. They didn't know what it was for. They posted like, I know I'm gonna sound like an idiot here, but what are these for? And people had to explain to him, and he thought it was like a really novel idea, and they've been doing that for a while. It is a novel idea, though, for whoever originally came up with it. Yeah, so this one's good. It's not my favorite. There's MSG both in the garnish and the sauce, though it really is, in my opinion, missing some umami flavor to it. It's just that the salty souriness of the soy and the vinegar is just overpowering. I'm gonna give it like a 6.8 out of 10. Not terrible at all. Just not the best of the Menraku bowls. So, as always, in my live streams, I add a little something to talk about after the review. Today, I'm going to be talking about a small town mayoral election. I've mentioned before I live in Chicago, Illinois. But that's not where I grew up. I grew in a small town of Wilmington, Illinois, in Will County. They recently had a mayoral election, and that three candidates, two of the candidates have been mayor of the town for the last 16 years in a row, off and on. One won, the other one, back and forth. I think it was actually one guy was there for 4 years, and another guy was there for 8 years, and another guy was there for 4 more years. But anyway, third guy came in, demolished them. I think at the vote total, he won by over 100, and for the small town. Oh, hello, uh, Antonia Winfrey. My favorite ramen. We're talking instant, or are we talking restaurant? Because in Chicago, my favorite ramen is Strings Restaurant. But if we're talking instant ramens, my favorite that I've ever had was a 7-Eleven premium bowl. I forget the exact one because there's like a series of 5 of them. They're all really good. One of them had like a chunk of meat in it. The broth was really delicious. Other than that, the Ichiran bowl and the Ichiran packs, those are really delicious instant ramens. Thank you for asking. Um, Back to the story. So, this guy wins by over 100 votes for a small town. That is a lot. Um, I think there was 800 total votes cast, somewhere around there. And this guy, who is the current mayor for a month, I think May 1st is when the new one takes over. There was another YouTube channel that I think they're not from Illinois, but they do a thing called magnet fishing. And there was a group of them. They all have their different channels. Um, I have them here so I can tell you about them so you can look at them. The biggest one, the one that has the most views, is a YouTube channel called Outdoors Weekly. And their video that I'm referencing is titled, "We Got Harassed by the Mayor While Magnet Fishing, Cops Called." You should also look at a Modern Goonie, Goonie, harassed and cussed out by mayor while magnet fishing, Cops Called. And we have another one called P&P News Now. It's letter P and P. Roy Strong, Wilmington, Illinois, rudest mayor in the country. And that's totaling over, I think of all the ones that I've seen, almost 100,000 views. We're talking about a town here where you had about 800 people voting, and we have about 100,000 people who've seen what type of guy this is. Needless to say, he got in last place. He was third. And we're all happy because of that. And I personally would like to thank the owners of those channels for filming that interaction and making it public, because we all know this isn't the first time this man has acted like this. It's just the first time that it was recorded and let the public to see, because this guy, Roy Strong, the current lame duck mayor of Wilmington, not a nice guy. So it was good to see that now a lot of other people seen that, and it was good to see that the town, for the most part, I mean, he still got a good amount of votes, even seeing that kind of thing. But with national elections, we know people will vote for terrible people sometimes. Anyway, looking forward to the new mayor coming to town. I have not been back to town in quite some time, mainly due to the pandemic, but I look forward to going in May, seeing some friends and family back there um, with a new mayor. And hopefully the town will go in a better direction. I know if you're visiting the town, the new mayor is going to treat you 100 times better as a visitor than this guy. Um, that's all I have to say about that. The video is going to minute 11 now. I think that's a pretty good amount of time. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Um, these live videos can come out at any time. Typically, it's this time of day though, from 12 to 1. That's when I have lunch. That's when I can make these recordings typically. But anyway, see you guys later.